Automotive Group.
Good morning and welcome to the Replay Sun High School Sports Show. I'm Sam Davis, sports editor for the Sun. With me, my co-host Keith Mills, sports anchor here at ABC2. Keith, you ready to do this thing?
Ready to do the thing, no doubt. And we started last week with a double overtime game that Spalding played in, and we're going to do the same today. We have plenty of hoops today for you, and a little madness at the Mount St. Joe Wrestling Tournament this week. But first, your Toyota highlights.
Yeah, Toyota highlights. So far this season, Spalding, St. Francis, and Walbrook have all found the area's #1 ranking in boys basketball poll too hot to handle. Mount St. Joe took over the top spot this week, and the Gales needed to get past #3 Spalding and #4 St. Francis to hold on to the top spot. Friday night, in the biggest matchup of the season, they traveled to #3 Spalding.
Yeah, the Rudy Gay fan club out in full force Friday at Spalding sold out. Jim Rudy averaging 21 a game, coming in, had his hands full against Will Thomas. Early on, some fierce intensity from players and fans. Spalding in red. Jesse Brooks has it stripped by Courtney Thomas, who has it stripped by Rudy Gay.
Yes, fans are into every play here. As were the coaches. Pat Clatchy of St. Joe watched his team grab a first quarter lead.
Yeah, the fans. Look at the fans.
They're really into
this
it.
is over to one call here. Pat Clatchy not happy, said there's got to be a foul.
Standing Ramon.
Now, because of the three-point shooting of Leroy Mack, St. Joe takes the lead. He was unconscious in this game.
Yeah, Leroy Mack. St. Joe had 8 three-pointers in the game. Leroy Mack, he had 6 of them.
Mike Glick with code on here early in the game after the thunder sticks out. In the second quarter, his Spalding team responds. #3, Marquis Sullivan. Nice little feed inside. It's 26-24 St. Joe at the half.
Yeah, nice stopping shot there by Courtney Thomas. 8 points, 11 rebounds. Big lift for the Gales in this game.
Yeah, third quarter. Here is Courtney Thomas. Watch the drive and watch Rudy Gay get called for goaltending. And watch Rudy. He knew it. As Sam said, the smile right there tells the story. Bigger smile after this. Courtney Thomas the miss. Watch Will Thomas with the rebound.
Yeah, good job by Big Will Thomas. He's headed to George Mason. 15 points, 10 rebounds in this game. Big effort.
And a solid defensive job on Rudy Gay, though, in the fourth quarter. Rudy goes to work. Pulls up 3. St. Joe by 1. Then another pull-up 3 here. It's 41-40 Spalding.
Yeah, 22 points for Rudy Gay in this game, but only 7 of 26 from the floor. But he did pull down 10 rebounds.
Yeah, there's his fan club. Late fourth quarter, game tied at 45. Leroy Mack Jr., another 3. It's 48-45 St. Joe. 1:20 left. Justin Castleberry the steal to Jesse Brooks. Back to Castleberry for the basket and the foul.
Yeah, Castleberry only 3 points in this game, but those 3 points all came in that key sequence.
Game goes to overtime, tied at 48. Mike Glick now with the coat off. Again, he watched Leroy Mack nail another 3. What got into this kid?
Yeah, we mentioned earlier, 6 on the day for Leroy Mack. He finished with a career-high 27 points. Brian Johnson also in double figures with 10.
St. Joe up 54-52. Rudy Gay slams down the miss. The game goes to a second overtime, tied at 54. But in the second overtime, Brian Johnson of St. Joe to Will Thomas. The Gales go up 4 and hold on and win a barn burner, 63-58 in double overtime. Pat Clatchy's Gales have beaten Spalding 4 straight times. Will Thomas and company celebrate again. The week started with St. Joe playing St. Francis at St. Joe before a packed house in Irvington, and included Pat O'Malley.
Jerry Savage teaching Pat O'Malley how to write.
Oh, man. Will Wells and Pat Clatchy, the coaches, and I'm not saying anything else after that. St. Joe in the white, early lead thanks to 6'7" Will Thomas, who puts the ball back in the basket.
Yeah, Thomas, good game. 13 rebounds, 3 block shots to go along with a strong game on the offensive end.
St. Francis answers, #34, Gordon Chase. Strong move to the basket.
Yeah, Gordon Chase, 11 points, 8 rebounds for St. Francis. Gordon Brown, 14 points and 16 rebounds for St. Francis.
And here's 2 of Gordon Brown's points. Tough drive there, but still, Pat Clatchy's Gales led at the half. And then the coach got a big lift from #42, Brian Johnson. You just saw him dish to Will Thomas to help win the Spalding game. Here, Greg Woody holds Darnell Harris, but Johnson nails the 3. Greg Woody held Darnell Harris to just 2 points in the first half, but then Harris warmed up in the second. Nice drive here. St. Joe up 35-30.
Yeah, Darnell Harris, as you said, came on. He had 15 points. Coming off of 2 good games, 25 against Spalding, 21 versus Towson Catholic.
Brian Johnson then made 3 huge plays for St. Joe. One, the no-look to Courtney Thomas. Later on the break, again to Courtney Thomas. The lead is 5. Later, again, number 42, Brian Johnson penetrates, and the dish to Courtney Thomas.
Yeah, good job by Brian Johnson there. Brian Johnson's Courtney Thomas, 9 points and 8 rebounds before fouling out.
Still, St. Francis takes the lead here. The skip pass to Darnell Harris, knocks down the 3. St. Francis eventually led 45-44, but St. Joe kept his poise and went inside. Brian Johnson to Will Thomas. Good formula there.
Good job by Will Thomas, too. Played most of the fourth quarter with 4 fouls, but still came away with a total of 17 points.
And St. Joe celebrates a well-earned 55-48 win.
Yeah, St. Joe now 14-1. St. Francis now 13-3.
Good games.
A real good games.
Man.
All right, you have to go all the way back to 1989 to find the last time a Walbrook team beat Dunbar in boys basketball.
Yeah, the game, this one was played at Walbrook. Kelvin Bridges and his Walbrook club ranked number 9 coming in. Eric Smiley Lee, his Dunbar Poets, ranked number 5 at 8-1. Right out of the gate, Walbrook takes control. Mark Davis to Velmar Coleman.
Velmar Coleman finished with 21 points. He started strong and finished strong.
Eric Lee's Poets down 6 after 1, and Smiley was not smiling after that start.
That's not a smile.
Second quarter, Poets climb right back in it. Nathan Irby, the miss. Craig Singletary, the putback. And then a play, Sam, typical of second quarter action. Edward Tyson hits the jumper for Walbrook.
Yeah, Edward Tyson scored 10 points for Walbrook. Eric Pitts added 12.
Now the other end, number 30, Barry Jennifer will rebound the miss. It was part of a 17-9 Dunbar run. Watch Jennifer with a good timing and the left-handed tip.
Huge second quarter for Jennifer as he finishes with 12 points and 6 rebounds.
Still Kelvin Bridges and Walbrook led at the half. Here's why. Edward Tyson to number 45, Dustin Lawson. Warriors up 29-23 at the break.
Yeah, Lawson 14 points, and he did most of his damage in the second and third quarters with 12 of the 14.
Third quarter, Dunbar pulls even. Barry Jennifer to number 23, Byron Roundtree, who gave Dunbar a huge lift. Then, just over 2 minutes left. Roundtree the miss, Craig Singletary the putback. Boy, that's nice right there.
Yeah, real nice job. Roundtree led the way for Dunbar with 15 points. Singletary added 12.
Game tied 46 all fourth quarter. Again, Velmar Coleman comes up big twice. The three-pointer is 49-46. And then watch this play. Drive along the baseline and the pump fake over 2 defenders. Coleman on fire in the fourth
quarter. Yeah, we said earlier, Coleman started strong, finished strong. 10 of his 21 points in the fourth quarter.
Down 7. Dunbar eventually cuts the lead to 2. Nathan Irby, the steal and layup. It's 61-59 Walbrook with 1:43 left. Eric Lee then watched Walbrook make another big play. You see Smiley right there. Armand Gardner to Edward Tyson. Back to Gardner, the basket, and the foul.
Yeah, Armand Gardner, 8 points and 8 rebounds. The Warriors come up big down the stretch in this game.
Yeah, Walbrook wins 66-62. First win, Sam, as you said, over Dunbar since 1989.
Good to see Walbrook finishing strong. 8 times last season they lost games in the final 2 minutes of the game. Quick look at our boys basketball top 5. You see top-ranked St. Joe going 3-0 in its first week at the top of the poll. In addition to that win, they had another over St. Marie Goretti. You see Spalding and St. Francis. They also get 1 loss. Number 2 Southern, number 3 Spalding, number 4 St. Francis, number 5 Dunbar, all with 1 loss. A couple of girls basketball matchups this week in Howard County and Anne Arundel County featuring teams unbeaten in county play. We start on Wednesday in Howard County as 2 teams, both 7-1 in league play, met with number 17 Glen Elg, hosted number 13 River Hill.
Yeah, the game played at Glen Elg in western Howard County before a good crowd. The Gladiators, coached by Sierra and Lessicar, his team ranked number 17 in the area. Teresa Waters, her River Hill Hawks, have lost just once in 10 games. Glen Elg out early at home in the white, number 3. Mindy Sartori, the steal. Alex Mundy, the putback, 8-0 Glen Elg. A few minutes later, Chella Hamilton, a great feed after that little celebration and a timeout. Great feed to Mindy Sartori. It's 11-2 Glen Elg.
Yeah, Sartori and Mundy key for Glen Elg in this game. Sartori with 10 points, Mundy with 8 points and 10 rebounds.
And as you may expect, Teresa Waters not happy at all. She calls timeout as Glen Elg celebrates. Coach Waters plots some strategy, and it's simple, as does Coach Lessicar. River Hill wants to get the ball to number 10, Lakeisha Eady, and that's exactly what happened because number 10 took the game over. River Hill breaks the press, Lakeisha Eady. Watch the spin and the basket. Later, River Hill runs. This time it's Eady to Carrie Haas. Back to Lakeisha Eady, and River Hill back in the game.
Yeah, Marcy Westray was in foul trouble here, so Lakeisha Eady stepped up big time, scoring 10 points in the second quarter.
Third quarter, more of the same from River Hill. Brittany Gordon to Marsha Westray to Allison Gogan. River Hill by 4 after 3 quarters.
Yeah, Brittany Gordon also pulled down 16 rebounds, scored 15 points, and in the third quarter, River Hill broke this game wide open.
Yeah, Ashley Thomas to Carrie Hall. The Hawks go on a 13-1 run, and it's Coach Lessicar's turn to be concerned. Glen Elk's credit, they made a run. Sheila Hamilton hits back-to-back threes, and the lead is 5 again. Teresa Waters is not happy, and again, she calls on number 10, and that's Lakeisha Eady. The steal and the layup, and River Hill back in command.
Yeah, Lakeisha Eady missed much of the fourth quarter with 4 fouls, but she did score 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 steals in this game.
Yeah, River Hill wins 57-48. Thursday night in Edgewater. A game played at South River High in Edgewater. South River coached by Chiara Lee. Her team ranked 9th coming in. Lee Rogers, his Wildcats of Arundel, 2-time state champs. They're ranked number 3. And one interested fan, Rick Moreland, now the vice president of sales for the Washington Wizards, one of the finest players to ever come out of UMBC.
Right.
And his daughter, yeah, he could play, couldn't he?
He could play.
Man, his daughter, number 23 in white, Allie Moreland, who right now plays more defense than her old man ever did, let me tell you. Third quarter, Arundel in the green. They pound the boards. Number 22, Janae Butler, the putback off the miss.
Janae Butler, nice game, 17 points and 17 rebounds.
Boy, Wildcats with a lot of balance. They led by 6 when South River comes back. Stacy Hunt, nice feed to Allie Moreland. The basket and foul. The lead is 4, 53-49. Allie's 2 brothers play varsity basketball. It was 55-53. South River ties it. Stacy Hunt, 55 all.
Stacy Hunt, 16 points for South River. Allie Moreland added 15 for South River.
I should say Allie's 2 brothers play boys varsity basketball. End of the third quarter. Clock winding down. Alex McGuire hits the big shot. Arundel up 59-55.
Big game for Alex McGuire. Listen to this line. 25 points, 9 rebounds, 6 steals.
And this great feed inside to Janae Butler, and Arundel's lead is 10. The other way, though, watch number 11 of South River, Rachel Fry. She scores, and the lead is back to 8.
Hawks missed their first 6 shots of the fourth quarter before Fry's basket. She led the South River with 18 points.
Big play here. Arundel up 5. Rachel Fry dribbles off her leg. Brittany Watts with the steal and layup. She scored just 4, but Arundel wins 73-70.
Yeah, Arundel improves to 9-2. South River 8-3. Arundel with no losses in the league. South River down with just 1.
Some good
Real
games,
good
I'll tell you
games.
what.
Yeah, let's take a look at the girls basketball top 5. No problems for the top 5 in girls basketball. Of the top 20 top-ranked, St. Francis goes 3-0, while the rest of the top 5 all go 2-0. Great week for number 4 Roland Park as they knock off number 10 Seton Keogh and number 15 Spalding.
Think Spalding can play a double overtime game next week?
I sure hope not. All right. Still much more to come on the Replay High School Sports Show, including interviews with this week's Athletes of the Week coming up next.
Brought to you by your Toyota dealer, where 17 different models mean more choice and better value. Get the feeling, Toyota.
It's a special event at Toyota, celebrating Camry, now with 6 years as the best-selling car in America. And Prius, named Motor Trend's 2004 Car of the Year. And celebrating special event savings on Corolla. Now there's 2.9% APR financing and $500 cash back from Toyota on the biggest, best-equipped Corollas ever. Get 1.9% APR financing on Toyota's versatile Matrix. See your Toyota dealer now and you'll celebrate too. More choices, better choices. Toyota.
At the University of Maryland Medical Center, acclaimed neurologists and neurosurgeons are treating advanced Parkinson's disease with a revolutionary new procedure. In the operating room of the future, surgeons will navigate the deepest regions of the brain to provide major symptom relief with minimum side effects. Soon it will happen here, where the future of medicine is just around the corner. University of Maryland Medicine, the miracle of it all.
And now with a late-breaking story, here's Suzanne.
Thanks, Tom. As the volcano continues to erupt, we take you live to correspondent John Ryland, who's at the scene. John, what's the situation?
Suzanne, as you can see behind me, the lava is covering an area of about 2 square miles. It's a bad situation, but I do have good news.
What's that, John?
I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
If you want to get the most out of life, you need a good sun-filled weekend. When you call for convenient weekend home delivery of the sun, your weekend starts on Thursday, so you can plan ahead with our live entertainment section. Then all weekend long, you won't miss a thing. Spend time with home and family. Fly high with the Ravens. Shop till you drop. Make a great career move, or just a move. So call today and start enjoying sun-filled weekends with the Baltimore Sun at a great price, delivered right to your door.
Now it's time to meet this week's Athletes of the Week. This week's female athlete of the week is Quantikia Stepney of Mervo. Quantikia set a meet record last Saturday for the 800 meters at the Montgomery Invitational. Her time of 2 minutes, 18.5 seconds is one of the 20th fastest time in the nation by a high school girl this season. This week's male athlete of the week is Julius Coleman, also of Mervo. Julius came up big at the Montgomery Invitational last Saturday, breaking the record of teammate Brandon Lynch after he broke an 800-meter record minutes earlier. Set an 800-meter record minutes earlier. His time of 1 minute, 55.6 seconds represents the second fastest time of the 800 for a high school athlete this season. Congratulations, Quantikia. Congratulations, Julius, and welcome to Replay. I guess we ought to call this the Mervo High Track Show this week with you two guys on here. Quantikia, we're going to start with you, and let's talk about your performance. You win 5 races, including a relay, all in 1 week. Set a record, a pretty good record. Busy week for you. Is that typical for you at Mervo?
It's really no big deal because we stay having a busy week, and it's really no big difference.
Okay. The girls at Mervo so far this season, you guys are starting off to a great start. You've already won 4 meets. Talk to us about some of your teammates and tell us who they are and what some of their big events are.
Okay. Brittany Everett, she runs the relay. She runs on the relay with me, the 4x8. Joy Briscoe runs the 4x8 and the 4x4 with me. Nakisha Swan, she runs the 4x8 and the 4x4 with me. And Martia Coleman, she runs the 4x4 on my team with me.
Yeah, a lot of talent on that team, right?
Yes.
Okay. You've been with the Edward's track club. You've sort of lived and breathed track since you were 8 years old participating with that club. What has that experience been like for you participating with Edward's?
Since I was 8 years old, I broke a couple of records in the Junior Olympics. Since I was when I was 9, 10, 11, 12, in the 400 and the 800 meters. And
okay. Now, how far do you want to go with track and field?
I want to go very far. I want to go to the Junior Olympics. I want to go to college and run track, be in the Olympics.
Okay, only a freshman, but it's good to see that you got some goals. Yeah. All right, Julius, just move on to you and talk about Mervo track also. You broke your teammate Brandon Lynch's record a few heats later after he did in the 800. Talk to us about your relationship with Brandon.
Well, me and Brandon, we teammates. We stretch together. We warm up together. We run together.
So there was no animosity on his part when you came right behind him and broke the record he had just set, right?
No.
Now last year he won the 4A title indoors. Have you been giving him some lip about you taking that title away from him too?
Kinda.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Great. All right. How's the boys team at Mervo doing this year? Last year I know you guys finished second in the indoor and the outdoor in Class 4A. You dropped to Class 3A this year. How's the indoor team looking so far?
Well, we're okay. We just need to come together as a team and kind of put out a little more effort.
Okay. Now, your situation in terms of running track is a little bit different from Quantikia. We talked about she's been running since she was 8 years old with Edward. As you just came to that club 3 years ago. You're junior right now at Mervo. Talk to us. I mean, you're doing pretty well. In addition to that 800 record, you set a 500 record earlier this week, which is the 5th best time in the country. Tell us real quick why it took you so long to get into a sport that you're doing so well at.
Well, I kind of went to a lot of other sports like football, swimming, and I finally came to track and I liked it, so I kept going and pushing, working hard, and it's paid off.
All right, sounds like a wise move. Julius, Quantikia, thank you both for being here on Replay, and good luck to you the rest of the season, indoor and outdoor.
Thank you.
All right, great.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. We'll be back in a few minutes.
It's a special event at Toyota, celebrating Camry, now with 6 years as the best-selling car in America, and Prius, named Motor Trend's 2004 Car of the Year, and celebrating special event bargains on thousands of Toyotas, including gas-thrifty RAV4s and full-size 8-passenger Sequoias. There's even special event bargains on Highlanders and 4Runners, both available now with third-row seating. See your Toyota dealer now and you'll celebrate too. More choices, better choices. Toyota.
This is the operating room of the future at the University of Maryland Medical Center, where renowned surgeons are working with leading technology companies to bring medicine into the 21st century. Here, the largest of heart surgeries are being performed through the smallest of holes. Doctors are performing cardiac microsurgeries once thought impossible. And it's all happening here, where the future of medicine is just around the corner. University of Maryland Medicine, the miracle of it all.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Visit sunspot.net and find out. Sunspot, the answers to life in Maryland.
With today's low interest rates, there's never been a better time to come home to Baltimore County Savings Bank for a fixed-rate home equity loan or a line of credit. Pay off high-interest credit cards, make home improvements, or pay for college tuition. Baltimore County Savings Bank makes the application and settlement for your home equity loan quick and easy. Call or visit baltcosavings.com for today's low rates. You'll get more from your home when you come home to Baltimore County Savings Bank. FDIC insured, equal housing lender.
Over the last month, Baltimore High School sports has lost 3 individuals who had long and distinguished careers serving as athletic directors as well as coaches.
Yeah, Sam, Ann Merritt went to Dundalk High School, began coaching in the 1950s. Later, she took the job as the athletic director at Sparrows Point. She spent nearly 40 years in high school sports and was also the first woman elected to the Dundalk Community Sports Hall of Fame. In 1984, she was 70. Guy really grew up in Hamilton, attended Poly, Johns Hopkins, and Loyola College, spent more than 30 years as a coach and athletic director at Edmondson, Delaney, Carver, A&T, Patapsco, Perry Hall, and Loch Raven. After retiring in 1982, he also served as commissioner as the Maryland Board of Football Officials. He was 71.
Yeah, Art Milburn spent nearly 30 years as a football, track, and wrestling coach. He served as an AD at several Baltimore City schools, including Forest Park, Edmondson, Carver, and Northwestern. In 1983, Milburn became the first African-American chosen by the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association as its AD of the year. He was 73. Replay would like to offer its condolences to the families of Ann Merritt, Guy Raley, and Art Milburn. Back to our highlights to the mats, and our wrestling highlights this week come from the Mount Madness tournament at Goucher College, where 7 of the area's top 15 teams were participating, including the area's top 4 teams.
Yeah, the tournament held at Goucher College, and they were loaded with some local teams, some of the best. 21 teams from 3 states, including Boys Latin, Owings Mills, Old Mill, #1 ranked Mount St. Joe, coached by that guy, Jay Braunstein. Guy Pritzker coaches Owings Mills. His Eagles rank #2. And features Sasha Binder of Owings Mills right there at 140. Took on David Dreyer of North Hartford. Binder in the black and gold jersey with the reversal with 31 seconds left in the match, Sam, to pull out a big win.
Yeah, Sasha Binder ranked #2 in the state at 140. He stays unbeaten with his 16th win of the year.
Yeah, Binder wins 2-1 to move into the finals versus Matt Jones. Some good camaraderie right there. At 152, the guy on your right is Mac Loons of Mount St. Joe. He's simply one of the best around. He took on Ben Haynes of Herndon, Virginia, with the quick takedown, and the pin came later, about 48 seconds in.
Yeah, Looney's dominating this match. He's ranked #1 in the state. 26 wins heading into last night's final, 18 by pin.
Jeez, there you see Mac. Boy, he is a good one. St. Joe dominated the tournament. At 119, Bruce Dolsky against Corey Bowers. Dolsky from St. Joe, Bowers with the gold stripe down his jersey from Chesapeake, and this was a good match.
Yeah, Bowers, he's ranked #1 in the state, 13-0 heading into last night's final against Robbie Cooper of Owings Mills after this win.
Yeah, Corey Bowers, again, one of Chesapeake's and Anne Arundel County's best. Bruce Dolsky's brother David moved up at 135. He took on Brad Katzenberg of Georgetown Prep, and Dolsky with the takedown right there.
Dolsky, one of 4 St. Joe wrestlers to move on to last night's finals.
Yeah, David Dolsky, you see Jay Braunstein. Jay, by the way, He competed at St. Joe back in the late 70s for Neil Adelberg, who was a big, big reason why this thing took place. At 125, John Kohler of St. Joe in the blue versus Shane Fraser of Chesapeake in the gold. Kohler the takedown, but Fraser comes back to get the win.
Fraser rallies, wins 9-8. He met Mike Rowe of DeMatha in last night's final. Fraser 13-1 on the year.
Yeah, you see Shane Fraser again, like Corey Bowers from Chesapeake High in Pasadena. Doug West is ranked number 2 at 130 pounds. You see him there in the light blue against T.J. Baker, and West all over Baker early, opens a 9-0 lead. He had to take a little break right there, get his second win.
Yeah, Doug West, defending state champs, he wins 12-0. He met Mike Taylor of Hartford in last night's final.
Yeah, Mike Long of Hartford in the dark green also moved on in the finals. He defeated Jeremy Shaw of St. Mark's. You see the end of that match right there. Mike Long wins 5-1.
Yeah, and St. Joe, they wrapped up the team title after the semifinals. Andrew Gold at 103 pounds also earned a spot in the finals. Look at the wrestling top 5. You see no losses for the top 5 there. Not too much action, most of them getting ready for the meet that you just watched.
Yeah, come on right back. We'll be back with some final thoughts right after this.
A new car, a new home, or even a new beginning. At Baltimore County Savings Bank, we can help you make it happen. With today's low interest rates, now is the time to come home to Baltimore County Savings Bank. Whether it's a car, boat, home improvement, or home equity line of credit, Baltimore County Savings Bank makes the application and settlement for your loan quick and easy. Call us or visit baltcosavings.com for today's low rates. Baltimore County Savings Bank, FDIC insured, equal housing lender.
If you want to get the most out of life, you need a good sun-filled weekend. When you call for convenient weekend home delivery of the sun, your weekend starts on Thursday, so you can plan ahead with our live entertainment section. Then all weekend long, you won't miss a thing. Spend time with home and family. Fly high with the Ravens. Shop till you drop. Make a great career move, or just a move. So call today and start enjoying sun-filled weekends with the Baltimore Sun at a great price, delivered right to your door.
Right. Got it. Yeah. Well, that's great news. I appreciate it. Goodbye. Well, I've got some fantastic news.
I'm out of here.
No, it was Geico. I just saved myself a bunch of money on my car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Visit sunspot.net and find out. Sunspot, the answers to life in Maryland.
For game schedules, athlete of the week profiles, and anything else you want to know about high school sports, like last night's results of the wrestling tournament, check out sunspot.net.
And if you have a sports question on your mind, all you have to do is email us at replay@sunspot.net. Good show today.
Yes,
some
sir.
Good highlights.
Definitely. That's it for this week's edition of the Replay Sun High School Sports Show. From my partner Keith Mills, I'm Sam Davis. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. I'm here in this 19th century Victorian with new owners Mike and Shannon Boyd. Hi, Ted.
We just